Today's video will be an advanced guide for deck building, which is at the core of combat in Pirate Nation. To access the deck building feature, simply head over to the card icon from the drop-down menu on the left. To get started, you can click on Create a New Deck or click on an existing deck that you already have. You'll notice in the top right, there's an Edit Mode button. By clicking this, you'll unlock the ability to add or remove cards from your deck. However, this can only be done if you have more than 40 cards. You get more cards by leveling up your pirate, equipping a more powerful ship, or adding attachments to your ship. If you take a closer look, you'll notice a symbol above each card. This shows you where the card came from, your pirate, ship, or attachments on the ship. Some of the cards that you have access to are also determined by the expertise of your pirate. For example, a health pirate will have access to more healing cards, while an evasion pirate has access to unique defensive cards. In order to build a competitive deck for combat, you'll want to find a good balance between card types in your deck. Attack cards allow you to do damage to your enemies. There's a wide variety of attack cards, and every deck will vary on what they have access to. Defense cards allow you to block or avoid taking damage, which is crucial in some of the more difficult Pirate Nation combat. Control cards allow you to improve the capability of your deck by increasing your action points or getting access to more cards. While they're not directly doing damage or protecting you, its utility cannot be overlooked. Manipulation cards have a lot of utility in combat. Some increase your outgoing damage, while others let you add more action points. Finally, we have healing, which keeps your pirate ship alive as you fight enemies. They can also cure negative effects that an enemy might put on you, like bleed. The best builds that I've personally used to conquer the hard mode gauntlet have always struck a good balance of offensive and defensive cards. For example, my health pirate with a sloop gives me access to 17 defense and healing cards while having 13 attack cards. The remaining 10 are a mix of control and manipulation. What this does for my deck is provide a great balance. In most situations, I will always have an answer to something coming my way and be able to survive while having enough damage to take out my enemies. When you look into your own deck, it'll be important to calculate what cards you should remove or add to keep a good balance. Too many attack cards and you may not be able to survive. The goal should be 40 cards in your deck due to the nature of reshuffling the discard pile back into your hand. Having exactly 40 cards means you'll have access to all the best cards more often. If you were to have, let's say, 50 cards, you might not draw the key cards you need in combat because there are far too many cards in your deck. Out of the 40 total cards, I would aim for no more than 15 attack cards. This ensures that the other half of your deck provides you the defense, healing, and utility you will need in combat. If you're needing an extra defensive card, for example, you can do this by adding on an iron armor to your ship, which will give you hardened shield, a 2 action point card for 50 armor. If you need more damage, you can add on iron cannon, giving you the card heavy blow. Everyone's decks will always vary slightly thanks to the numerous combinations that can be used in deck building, but following this balanced deck building guide will net you more wins in combat because of the ability to play offensively and defensively at the same time.